Welcome back to Hannity. The top Democrat in Congress has landed himself in some hot water. Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid is now being accused of race baiting after these controversial comments that he made about Republican opposition to President Obama. He did this in a radio interview on Friday.
My counterpart, Mitch McConnell, said at the beginning of the presidency of Barack Obama that he had one goal, and that is to defeat Obama, make sure he wasn't reelected. And that's how they legislated in the Senate. It was really bad. And we've been now 7 months into this second term of the president's, and they haven't changed much. So it has been obvious that they're doing everything they can to make him fail. And I hope that it's, and I say this seriously, I hope that that's based on substance, not the fact that he's an African American.
Here with reaction to these ridiculous comments are radio talk show host Eboni Williams and author, columnist, a rare in-studio appearance, Michelle Malkin. Michelle, great to see you. Thanks for being here. Eboni, we'll start with you. To me, this is quintessential. The quintessential attack by Democrats. Republicans hate women. There's a war on women. They want Granny to die. They hate old people. They hate children. They want dirty air and water. Don't you, as a Democrat, get sick and tired? Is that the only way you guys can win? Accuse Republicans, conservatives of being hateful? That's kind of. I would be embarrassed if I was a Democrat.
Well, no, it's absolutely not the only way we can win, Sean, but certainly you're not going to sit here and act like this type of racist epithet does not exist somewhere within the Tea Party and within the Republican Party. Now, I don't for one second believe that all Republicans are racist.
Tell me one person. Give me a name of one of these people that are racist.
Okay, well, for a name, how about Marilyn Davenport? She's an official with the Orange County GOP right in my own backyard here in California, sending out emails depicting President Obama and his family as apes.
I'm talking about national figures. Racist. Nobody knows this person. Is Mitch McConnell a racist? Because he said, I hope Mitch McConnell is in. This is just an effort to silence opposition. Michelle.
Yeah, and if you want to talk about racist national public figures, how about Harry Reid, who looks down his nose at Hispanics who, of their own free will, have chosen to be pro-free market, pro-life Republicans. He said, I don't know a single Hispanic who would even choose to be a Republican. Basically, it's suggesting that you're a traitor if you get off of his liberal plantation. You want to talk about all of the racist comments that people have made about every conservative person of color in public life, dating back to Clarence Thomas through Condoleezza Rice, Marco Rubio, and Ted Cruz. And Eboni, I can tell you from my own personal experience after 20 years plus in public life that progressives of power and passive-aggressive punks like Harry Reid are among the most racist people on this planet.
But, Michelle, I have to say, you even saying that terminology, liberal plantation, that's borderline to me, too. And we talk about the delicate intersection of race and politics in this country. That's racially insensitive. It's racially insensitive, absolutely.
It is undeniable that the left claims the mind of every young person of color because they feel entitled to young people being where you are. And the fact is that every conservative minority is seen as an Auntie Tom, an Uncle Tom. Have you condemned this liberal hate speech against people who of their own free will have chosen an ideology that goes against the grain? Yes, it's a plantation.
Michelle, I disagree with the plantation, but I agree with one point you made, and going back to the previous segment where Senator, Paul was saying that the Republican Party needs to be more racially inclusive. I talk about that all the time on my radio show, and I agree.
Did you talk about that when Harry Reid was quoted in a book talking about Barack Obama's, quote, Negro dialect? That didn't come out of the mouth of a Republican. That was Harry Reid who said that.
Is that racist?
Right, and Harry Reid was wrong. Harry was absolutely wrong to say that.
Eboni, Eboni, I got a question. Is that racist?
An old person who is racially insensitive.
He's an encrusted Beltway barnacle who deliberately tried to use the race card against Republicans to deflect from his own legislative failures.
But speaking about deflection, though, Michelle, to be honest, let's not act like just a couple of weeks ago, you've got protesters in Arizona calling the president the 47% Negro. That deflects from substantive policy disagreement.
And you're pinning that on the entire conservative movement and Tea Party. You want to talk about marginal figures? Have you heard Al Sharpton
it's a conversation.
Okay, you want to talk about the mainstreaming of racism? Let's talk about the way that conservative minorities are demonized every single day by leaders in your own party.
Right, but we can't have that conversation, Michelle, and not also address the racism that does exist. And I agree with you. Any bit of it, whether it's from the left or the right, is unacceptable, it's ugly, and it's distracting.
And Harry Reid is a major troll in Washington, using his position of power as an encrusted Beltway barnacle to exploit racism. That should be detestable no matter what your color is and whether you have a D or R or an I by your name. Agree?
Well, that we can agree about.
Fabulous. A candid, honest discussion of race.
All right, on that happy moment of agreement, we're going to end here. Thank you both for being with us. Good to see you in studio. Ebony, thank you.